In our first story for today, President John Dramani Mahama has sworn in our new Chief Justice, His Lordship Paul Baffoe Bonny. Here's a video.
I'll start with the oath of allegiance, and then after that, we'll have the judicial oath, and then finally the oath of secrecy. So the oath of allegiance, and you say after me, I,
Paul Baffoe Bonny,
do in the name of the Almighty God swear
do in the name of the Almighty God swear
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the Republic of Ghana as by law established,
to the Republic of Ghana as by law established,
that I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of Ghana,
that I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of Ghana,
and that I will preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana.
and defend the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana.
So help me God.
So help me God.
We'll have the judicial oath. Police officer, you can sit down. You're not part of the swearing in. Don't be mistaken as the new Chief Justice.
Now, Meka was a so abroad officer of Manis Kakofia, Lemfi, and I make count for the mouth. Referral code will be used to a free mind. After you open drink, be and they are fat or many more healthy, and you're packed with sugars, ne adia, and ye for human health, and I say Yapumudia. A Laban soy milk and make count for the mouth. You can find Laban soy milk in all retail shops across the country. It's that simple. John Dramani Mahama has a way of making people laugh anytime they are before him to ease tension. The man is well crafted in that field. Okasebi and our chip in, and we namasre, send a attention and mamuso. Beautiful. Eti yaswe Justice Paul Baffoe Bonny. Now, one thing I'm so happy about is at least say the Tokono Gertrude chapter or Snowmame, the Elephant Mother, the and the NPP Women Organizer chapter is closed. Yeah, te Tokono who has been. Send ya any PP and the dry assume for so long. Na Tokono. And the Quine DC Faswa called now I know very well. So everything that happened was constitutional. I mean, Mampedi Mahama, I'm sorry, one day pen workers Mame Uncle. It can't happen in any democratic nation unless a dictatorship, but the icing on top no a democracy. Which the democracy now Ghana and Tessa. Ghana is the only democracy whereby, so far as I know, whereby the next day na campaign as I shall say. Ghana pay opposition be kasa to the 4 years is totally over. Ghana pay. Obakrum ha mi we ya. Yeto abewia onti politics beam till say a couple 1 year for them to go to the polls, then you start hearing of politics. Inya to abewie na yeso mampeni Mahama in wia ija to abewie na yeso mampeni no in wia asa onti politics beam not on radio anywhere. But Ghana there, yes, where mampeni in Ghana yourself play politics. Ghana pay. So I mean, I'm so happy to say the way I'm confident is you sue the Tokono issue to play politics. Now Tokono na there and then finally that chapter is closed. You got what I mean? That chapter is closed. So you now have your new Chief Justice in the person of His Lordship Paul Baffoe Bonny, who I believe is poised, is willing, has the credibility to serve the people of Ghana much better than Tokono did. At least this man ain't biased. You know, he ain't party way into BB any crampo have to. It's like I'm here to serve my party and not to serve the people. Baffoe Bonny, as far as I know or can testify, does not have that syndrome. And mind you, I've told you before, this man didn't, get to the Supreme Court through Mampeni Mahama crowd. But his son said the NDC is a party. They don't, bring in politics when it comes to competency. And Mampeni Mahama saw competence in this man. So what are you saying? And so what are we saying? Let's give it up to Mampeni Mahama for this amazing appointment, if you ask me. All right. Sister Ude is saying, Sister Ude died as a pop star. Sister Ude, what died as a pop star, and all can same be. Sister Ude say, Mahama ba you she. Hey, Sister Ude, alanga joa, musi magede mwa munya na adwene say. Muso amomre mo ho ase. Na bema bi ncho yo ho ade. Mu yetu no, mo so ba de ye hu bi da. Forgetting the fact that Queen Elizabeth mpo wuko. Beyonce crampo ene wa hair spy. We de da. Ene Cardi B. Ni BBL yesi e bon. E shede to kan. Now somebody ahomaso kan. Mami o de sister o de ahomaso kan. Men ka sa mami o de na o ye a year sinyum no debi. Mami o de foforo bi. Ena we ye sister o de. Ye ntie nsem wa sister o de atobia. Me se we sit na get dem a adwena say. I can say bichiro.
Especially the youth. Yes, sure. I'm a mobile and say I am Wushio.
I do what is a John Dramani Mahama by Wushio.
Hey, me Wushio. I can't Hawa Koomson. I can be going if my family blacks. My papa what did you ho? By now I don't even know his house. Her house or rather sorry. I don't even know her house. Me won the neck pipe where the corner now for your fear.
That one time I don't want
they don't know that. You can't even go there.
Why?
And the security is even tight over there. You can't go. But Hawa Koomson, honorable Mr. Hawa Koomson, you can go there. You can go to her house to even to eat when you're feeling hungry. So I said,
come to our work.
the friend did another.
No, I go.
Bono. So I said, and the other say, and yet the other mommy, honorable Mr. Hawa Koomson, while one the I have witnessed so many things, and I have so many evidence to witness, to show. That's what I said. Once I say, see and believe.
Also, you see, the level of our mediocrity, especially within the NPP, is quite amazing. Mami would say, sister would say, wada it you, me say as a pop star ba alanga joa. Benyamadi de ama me swami ntiwemo me say those days abija no mo see get the bua yes pipe na afi na yet Ghana na ye tu mo fra afi na ye ba just futu bunny we mo we see na get the bua we me so be mileage near high sister they say you can say time one Hawa Koomson MP no or na obutimi ko ni fie ko ye bo fufu menkani de banche de bayire fufu nyina no mu dibi banku ni ade Hawa Koomson de no ye guy mo ko ni fie ko chele now so NDC ni ba ye de ni fie no highly guided ye nkohokra you can't even get close to her. These are the words of Sister Ode. You see, our standards are too low. Banku bi aduane bi a Sister Ode paid in TNC mine. Upon chen kwan enwa kwan ebunobunu bofuru kwan bi a Sister Ode epa Sister Ode epe asa ahwe kwan anomuti yense man yense nipa brabo yen forfeit your future progress for banku ene ya fufu ene menkani emo ene ya wache ne ya forgetting the fact you say menu ya MP fee okoye den say MP no oboamo na say aban ne ye adwuma me I will not need to go to somebody's house to beg for food. I'm too proud for that. Me as you see me so I'm too proud. Say me call MP fee cap in hand they say ekomo dimiti na me ba me peduani bi adi. I'm too proud for that because at least baby ababo me bra abidre. Say me need die ni nsase ni sikaputu sikapudu bi krapo guma council mu a aduani a me didie emo me nya me pe na me die. Eti monti asese se moto abapa Na se munya mpanimfo pa esiesie man na, you not need to go and beg in somebody's house. America obi nkojina MPB fie anase senator bi fie and beg for food. Say me pe pizza biare. Me pe haban bi ni you can say mayonnaise mayonnaise ni hwan biare enti no anopetututu. Now when Jina MPB say we need food, it doesn't happen in any civilized nation. You see, you people are so like you are so how do I say, you are so into being westernized. Some westernization. Why don't you copy something better? You always copy the bad ones. You always copy the bad ones. Awe mu ye ni why is new man who here the double copy. Eba nyansa ye dibu mind ya yesi yen copy. Eba nyansa citizens ejina so edi to aba yen copy. Abrochira muti Germany you hear fine why the sorry no pass ma ko jina MPB fie you got no time because when you are beating the train. Oh, you got me as early as 6 o'clock a.m. people are on train going to work. In the time ben now be nyasa me ko jina MPB fie akohwe banku and I say akodi salad. Now, sebi okwa adwuma yentria oka per hour oje be $20. You don't need to go and stand and beg for food in somebody's house. Upgrade your mind, upgrade your thinking. And this, provide a say or ye adwuma e de boa kasoafo nko ade at least she is teaching you how to fish. She will not give you fish. Provide a say or ye adwuma e de boa kasoafo mente kasoa. And so far me need any bad thing against her. The same way and I mean need any good thing in support of her, because for now me nimni awoye de kaswa. That's why I'm putting it in this way. Say more kaswa muni mu say oye adwuma e de boa mo nko ade a me nuanom eno ne hia. You don't need to meet her for anything. You don't need to go to her house to eat banku for anything. Hawa Koomson ba ya amukọ ni fie hwe nkwan ene kosi say. Debut. I mean, Hawa Koomson ba ya oye sebi you ni tukutu amukọ ni fie ko hwe nkwan etwi meko yirawa kokonte eni abetie ene ye den ene kosi say. Kaso akwada di mu ana? The answer is no. 80% okay, Hawa Koomson na or run feeding program. E woni fie nipa sen no feeding as compared to senka oye adwuma e de boa kasoafo a nipa sen nanka obe impacting. This is how you are supposed to reason. Sharpen your brain, upgrade yourself. We are too low, dodo. That is why I've never been interested in Ghanaian women. Sebu, men kasentiamo. Your Ghana former be what it ni mu amutie me no. Very decent women. Men worry and commit me ni matna, and I submit me ni I want to be. But say the typical Ghanaian woman say we mo. I have never been interested because now they are thinking here too low for me. Or me too jene local. Ye see I get the Mahama me dodo. Mempe. Oh, ye too be that's a criticism be too much. Criticism no does Ghana. I'm telling you. Utu kwanya more to kwanyina you bear me witness. Say in criticism no does Ghana too much. Even if you travel out, men call Europe, men call Dubai, money men call Asia, China, just go to your fellow African nations. You realize say in criticism Ghana near too much. It's too high. Meanwhile, yen Ghana for sure say too kwanya. Now there are so many African nations and now omu nim adem poa ye friend akontu. Eti senka ye ka kontu pa nanka sebi emani peni bia nka ose Ghana for nanka the whole Africa ye ni bia chen obia bebe sine enkrasem ne too much kokonte binti yen ton kwasiaba kokonte o emutuo binti yen ton kwasiaba na oba bi embra be say Ghana and as a party bi embra be say Ghana. What is that we be way sister ode o hwe na semfa Abidjan de yemfa plane boda ya bas opa ko wodi fa car na ko si elubo usi elubo crampo hia car biem just walk and cross kusi agedembra why she say no aban papa ba NDC MPs ba matise o they are working so hard omo ye adwuma bibri na 99% of them I know they are working hard. Allow them to work, leave them alone to work and stop coming to trouble them with your quest, with your appetite for food. Budidi or babesia Obabesia aduane ready also me buy see a blue kiosk ko bu bedidi obabesia na fusi kutu ensanko a ene aduane ebini ene ta asa udidi wi a de ebiem ne aka ina ebini. We need progress and development. Chinese were not thinking of food, they were thinking of progress too. So today they are building ultra-modern skyscrapers in Puasebio, Ibini America. Then you sit there and come and talk nonsense. Since I would go so again bra now we level baby on the media masa emfa. Now Hawa Koomson is saying yenti on also.
Maybe I'm first say, me go pay the other kind of to say now. And meeting a man will be meeting and 33 votes for Kaswa. Then you need to come out the Damasi. Dr. Rajma Munyani and a Damasi. One kind of teaching a one and salary.
Hawa Koomson the upper change na say na o ye adwuma on de na adwem no okope bia beka e wotu senyafo de no ho eneja NDC use tactics bia na olusi ye by 33 or 35 votes na mon kai say emre krampo a NDC motoma NDC ni no feel as feel so say I think say na ko no anamboa bibisa ya na. Yeah, I'm not so good in keeping names. Inti am fancheme. So na metie. If you that na. I think say na corner or something. Or say like motoman no cramp no wa na mase. Na emu me yemu ni ba o me ya e ba ho be da mase say motutia. Enti we nti no say yen santam to me and for by NPP. That way this kind of person and our sister would they vie for at the ya ne fuku to kukuntea. And to not say ya deset that say deset we and as sister they say yen come to me and some because obenya aduane bi adi poor woman's mentality, broke woman mentality, poor in mind, poor in soul, poor in body, poor in thinking, poor in everything. The word poor is embedded in their DNA. They think low, they sleep low. They can't innovate, they can't think high, they are so low, their soul is low, they listen to low vibration music, everything about them is low. We are saying high, mumini ba omia, ene beda mwasese, moto tiano, and this nino ma meda mwasese, moto man, intinese, because of a nasienti, mumini ba omia is much better than a corner. Forgetting the fact is that the best thank you any politician can give you is to give you progress. Minia, me da say, na ebia na wache over 20 Ghana, 50 Ghana, and more anwa, and yaw she. Me tie 20 Ghana, 50 Ghana, 100, and put 10,000 Ghana is nothing to me. And yam she 10,000 Ghana is money at the chop more than that in a month. My bills are more than that money. It is a obi tam the man me say me supporting an assignment to Abamana is chicken change for me. I'm being honest, I'm bragging. And I believe we say you should also have the same, even if you are not to that level, have the same mindset, because you are worth something more valuable. You got me? You are worth something more promising, something more valuable, something that at least we can look back 20 years time and say we made the right decision. The best thank you any leader can give you is to do what they promise to do for you. And yeah, about going around and saying thank you, it doesn't make you competent. It doesn't make you much better than somebody. Because you are voted out of power. You have nothing to do. So you can go out you can go around the whole country, go to everybody's house and say thank you, because that's your job. Opposition there. Yeah. But those that we voted into power, into office, they have something to do for you, the people. Therefore, do not have all the time to be going around and thank you. But say time and no crap the aton chenya. At least I saw the NDC need go around to thank the people. I saw the lady go back to Kasua to thank the people for voting for her. Where is this thing of one corner one nasi now baomia na edasi nti does it it say baomia ba ye be dasi no does it make him competent baomia dasi nti tiafi no waje yisi baomia eba kaswa be dasi say mututia no nti no say bio because odam was nti tiafi no ebini no waje yisi ana Miria Charlie oh so when you have all these people who are in politics and who are citizens voting, it tells you, it explains our situation, why we find ourselves here after 60 something years of independence, 68 or something years. Because the people, most of them, they vote shallow. They are shallow. Their vote is shallow. Everything about them is shallow. But I believe you can be 1 out of 1,000 stupid people. Think like me. Let's think alike. And together we can help this new determined government to do more for this nation for many years to come. And medemu ebisibidi the chairman Freemind. Enjoy the rest of your time and I'll see you in my next video. Makram.